New for you this afternoon at 4:30. If you're holiday shopping online, and really who isn't these days, local law enforcement, they have a warning about scams. Obviously, they are on the rise, and we do see this a lot this time of year. Police in Southington, in fact, say they're getting complaints about scammers pretending to be representatives from Amazon and some other well-known companies. An internet crime report showed popular scams cost people more than $265 million last year. That is a lot of scamming. So what can we do to protect ourselves and hopefully keep ourselves from becoming a victim? We are talking right now with Jackie McKnight from the Better Business Bureau. Jackie, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Obviously, we see this a lot during the holidays, but I think anymore we see it a lot all the time. What should people be on the lookout for?
That's a great question. Really, like you said, it's no surprise that today, with more people than ever before shopping online purchase scams really are on the rise. And just to note, last year in 2020, these scams accounted for nearly 40% of all scams that were reported to BBB Scam Tracker. From product shortage concerns and supply chain issues that are happening right now, they're making online purchase scams even more common this holiday season, especially as desperate shoppers try to find these hard to find products and may end up on potentially shady websites.
Yeah, I was going to say, you want to be careful, I would think, if you're having a hard time finding something, but then you find some random shady website that says, oh, we can get it to you in a week. That probably cannot happen, right?
Right, exactly. And exactly like you said, that there's that age-old phrase, if the deal looks too good to be true, it probably is. So for sure.
That would be a red flag, right? Do you have some other red flags?
Yes, absolutely. So the top motivating factor for people that made an online purchase and then lost money was price. So, be aware of that and don't shop on price alone. Some red flags that you really want to be aware of when you're shopping online, whether it's on a website or through a social media ad, is to check the URL. Many times fake websites mirror the real site's domain names almost exactly, but maybe just a letter or two off. So really look at that URL. Be aware of unsolicited emails. You want to be careful of any email solicitation, but phishing scams are prominent and are on the rise in emails. So before you click that link in an email you might receive, be sure that you can hover over that link and make sure that it's taking you where it says in the URL. One good thing to look out for, whether it's in an email or on a website, look out for bad grammar. A lot of times scammers, they may not speak the best English. And when they're creating these sites, the grammar may not be all that great. And then just be aware that professional photos don't mean it's a real offer. Respondents reported that website photos motivated them to engage with scammers, especially for things like pets, pet supplies, clothing, accessories, and sometimes even vehicles.
What do we do if people, let's say they have done something? My mom called me last holiday season and said, uh-oh, I got an email. It looked like it was from Apple. I clicked a link and I'm afraid of what just happened. And like you said, when you look at the link, it is obviously not Apple. There's a lot of numbers and things like that. But the email sure looked like it could have been. Is there anything we can do at that point once you click the link, or maybe give up some information?
Absolutely. What I would say is, whether you're buying something or you're clicking an email or you get a phone call, the best thing that you can do to protect yourself is to remove the emotion from the situation. So like I said, whether it's a purchase or an email or a scammer calling you, it's probably easier said than done, especially now during the holiday season when you're looking for that perfect gift and you see it and find it for your kids, your mom. But scammers know what makes you emotional, and they craft their sites or their emails or their calls to make you fall victim. So just some tips are: be careful when you're purchasing sought after products, especially during the holiday season. The risk of online purchase scams rises, obviously, because more people are making these online purchases, and scammers know. Be aware of wary of making quick purchases with that emotion while you're scrolling through social media ads. Scammers have the tools that they need to learn about your buying behaviors on social, and they can offer you exactly what you want at low prices. And just do your research. That's the biggest thing I would say. You can go on Google or whatever search engine you use, search for the company name and the word scam or the word reviews, and see what other people have to say. People want to share their experiences, and take that extra step and look first. What I would say is, if you fear you've fallen victim, to a scam, whether it's a site or an ad, report it. BBB has a tool called BBB Scam Tracker, and we use it to work with local law enforcement and government agencies to kind of help put a stop to scammers. And if people don't report it, it's difficult to pinpoint when and where and how scammers are targeting people. So every piece of information helps. Report it to BBB Scam Tracker.
That's a very,
if you
very
feel
good
like
point, because it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity for all of us to kind of watch out for each other. So much good information. Jackie McKnight from the Better Business Bureau, thank you very much. We're going to post those links on the Channel 3 app, and I do want to say I like your holiday decorations behind you as well. Very festive.
Thank you. I love the holidays.
Yeah, I love it. We'll see you soon.
And the Reds